1. Why what you eat before bed matters more after 70. Let's start with the basics. You might be wondering, why does it matter what I eat before bed? After all, isn't sleep just about turning off the lights and closing your eyes? Not quite. You see, your body doesn't stop working just because you're asleep. In fact, nighttime is when some of the most important processes happen. Your brain consolidates memories, your cells repair themselves, your immune system gets stronger, and your organs take a well-earned rest. And all of these depend on one thing: stability. Stability in your hormones. Stability in your blood sugar. Stability in your digestion. That's the foundation for a good night's sleep, and everything that follows. After age 70, your metabolism slows down significantly. That means your body takes longer to process food, especially carbohydrates. Your insulin sensitivity often declines, which means your body is slower to manage spikes in blood sugar. And hormones like melatonin and cortisol can become unbalanced more easily. What you eat before bed plays a crucial role in either supporting or disrupting that delicate balance. If you eat the wrong food, particularly something high in simple carbohydrates, it can trigger a cascade of negative effects. Your blood sugar spikes, then crashes. Your pancreas works overtime to release insulin. Your cortisol levels rise at the wrong time, interrupting sleep. Your stomach works harder, causing indigestion or reflux. Your body stores more fat, especially around the belly. Now here's where it gets even more important. After 70, your body becomes more reactive. A food that didn't affect you at 50 can now leave you groggy, irritable, or inflamed the next day. You might not even realize it's connected to what you ate the night before. So what's the food causing all this trouble? 2. The one food you should never eat before bed: bread. That's right, bread. A humble loaf. Something so ordinary, so familiar, and yet, after age 70, something that can quietly undo your best efforts at rest and recovery. Let's be honest, most people have a soft spot for bread. It's nostalgic, comforting, easy to grab. Whether it's a slice of toast, a sandwich, a bun, or even crackers, it all falls into the same category. But here's the truth you need to know. Bread, especially before bed, is not your friend. Why? Because bread is primarily made up of refined carbohydrates, which the body rapidly converts into glucose, a form of sugar. Even healthy bread like multigrain or whole wheat breaks down into sugar fairly quickly. The problem isn't bread itself, it's the timing, the type, and your age. Eating bread before bed when your body is winding down causes a sudden spike in blood sugar. This sends a signal to your pancreas to produce insulin, a hormone that regulates sugar in your bloodstream. For younger bodies, this process is efficient. But for seniors, it's often delayed, sluggish, or exaggerated. And here's what happens next. Once insulin does its job, your blood sugar drops rapidly. If this happens while you're asleep, your body panics. It interprets this dip as a threat, releasing cortisol and adrenaline to wake you up. This is why you might wake up around 2 to 3 a.m. and not know why. Feel your heart racing or experience night sweats. Wake up groggy despite getting enough hours. Bread, in essence, creates a false sense of fullness and calm, followed by metabolic turbulence that robs you of real rest. And it doesn't stop there. Let's look deeper. 3. What exactly happens in your body when you eat bread at night? Let's walk through a realistic timeline. Imagine it's around 9 p.m. You're watching TV or reading a book. You feel a little hungry, so you grab a quick snack. Maybe 2 slices of toast with butter. Seems harmless, right? 9 p.m., you eat 2 slices of bread. The starches in the bread begin to break down almost immediately in your mouth and stomach. Your blood sugar starts to rise. This isn't necessarily bad during the day when your body needs energy. But at night, your muscles aren't moving. You're sedentary. Your body doesn't need a spike in energy, it needs to wind down. Brain 9:30 p.m., insulin flood. Your body now has excess glucose floating in the bloodstream. Your pancreas responds by releasing insulin. The job of insulin is to shuttle sugar out of your blood and into your cells. For seniors, though, insulin response is often impaired. It may overcompensate, creating a big drop in blood sugar 2 to 3 hours later. This leads to what's known as reactive hypoglycemia. You may feel restless, wakeful, sweaty, anxious. Your brain, sensing the drop in glucose, triggers a release of cortisol, the stress hormone. And just like that, you're wide awake. Crescent moon 2 a.m., blood sugar crash. Now you're tossing and turning. Your body is confused. It's not sure if it should be in rest and digest mode or fight or flight. And cortisol keeps your brain alert. You may wake up needing the bathroom. Have vivid dreams or nightmares. Wake up with your heart racing. ZZZ 4 a.m. Incomplete sleep cycle. By the time your body stabilizes, you've missed crucial stages of deep sleep. These are the stages where your brain detoxifies, your memories are stored, your tissues repair, your hormones rebalance. Without deep sleep, everything suffers. Your mood, your energy, your concentration, your immune system, your appetite regulation. And the cycle repeats the next day, with increased cravings for sugar, caffeine, and yes, more bread. 4. The domino effect. How poor sleep affects your whole day. When bread sabotages your sleep, it doesn't just affect your night, it messes with your entire next day. You wake up foggy. Maybe your joints ache a little more. Your digestion feels sluggish. You don't feel like walking, cooking, or being social. Your cravings spike, especially for more carbs. This triggers a cycle. Poor sleep, more cravings. More cravings, poor food choices. Poor food choices, more inflammation. More inflammation, worse sleep. Before long, bread becomes a quiet anchor dragging your health down. Not just your sleep, but your energy, your weight, your memory, and even your motivation. And here's the thing, breaking that cycle doesn't require medication. It starts with one simple change. Absolutely. Here is the expanded and detailed continuation of the main content sections 5 through 8 for your YouTube script, aiming for depth, clarity, and a warm, conversational tone. This will help you reach the 10,000-word target overall. 5. Healthier alternatives to bread before bed. Now that we understand why bread isn't the best choice before bed, especially after 70, the next natural question is, what can you eat that won't disrupt your sleep or your metabolism? The good news is there are plenty of options that can actually support your body's natural rhythm and promote restful sleep. Let's explore some of these alternatives in detail. Nuts and seeds. A small handful of almonds, walnuts, or pumpkin seeds can be a great bedtime snack. They're rich in healthy fats, protein, and important minerals like magnesium and zinc. Magnesium, in particular, is known to help relax muscles and calm the nervous system, making it easier to fall asleep. Plus, the protein in nuts and seeds helps stabilize your blood sugar overnight, preventing those sudden dips that wake you up. B. Greek yogurt or cottage cheese. These dairy options contain casein protein, which digests slowly, providing a steady release of amino acids throughout the night. This helps your muscles repair and keeps your body nourished without causing a sugar spike. Also, yogurt contains probiotics that can support gut health, and a healthy gut can improve your sleep quality. C. Fresh vegetables with hummus. Crunchy veggies like cucumbers, celery, or bell peppers paired with a little hummus make a light, fiber-rich snack. Fiber slows digestion and prevents blood sugar from spiking too quickly. These foods are nutrient-dense but won't overload your system before bedtime. D. A small piece of fruit. Choose low-sugar fruits such as berries or a small apple. These provide natural fiber and antioxidants. They contain natural sugars, but in moderation, and when combined with protein or fat, they are less likely to cause blood sugar swings. Herbal tea. Although not technically a food, many herbal teas, like chamomile, valerian root, or lemon balm, have calming properties that encourage relaxation and sleep. Just be mindful of caffeine-containing teas and avoid those late in the evening. Why these alternatives work better. The key commonality among these options is that they contain complex nutrients that digest slowly, helping maintain steady blood sugar and hormone levels overnight. Unlike bread's rapid conversion to sugar, these foods provide lasting energy without the crash, allowing your body to focus on repair and rest, not metabolic chaos. 6. How to reset your evening eating habits. Changing a lifetime habit isn't easy, especially when comfort foods like bread have been a nightly companion for years. But small, consistent steps can make a huge difference. Here's a gentle plan to help you reset your evening routine. Step 1. Track your current habits. For a few nights, write down what you eat and how you feel the next morning. Notice patterns. Do you wake up groggy after bread? Is there indigestion or heartburn? Step 2. Gradually reduce bread intake. Instead of cutting bread cold turkey, reduce portions or replace just one serving at night with one of the healthier alternatives we discussed. Step 3. Create a new routine. Make your new snack part of a calming bedtime ritual. Prepare it mindfully, sit down and savor it. This builds a positive association with your new habit. Step 4. Stay hydrated but not too much. Drink water earlier in the evening to avoid waking up at night. Herbal teas can help, but avoid caffeine or sugary drinks. Step 5. Be patient and kind to yourself. Changes take time, especially with diet. Don't get discouraged by occasional setbacks. Celebrate small victories and improvements. Over time, your body will thank you. You'll notice fewer middle-of-the-night awakenings, better digestion, and more energy in the morning. 7. A simple bedtime routine to improve sleep naturally. Beyond what you eat, the routine you follow before sleep can deeply influence how restful your night is. Here's a simple routine especially suited for those of us over 70 to help support better sleep. 1. Wind down at least an hour before bed. Turn off bright screens like phones and TVs. Read a book, listen to soft music, or practice gentle stretching or deep breathing. 2. Take a warm bath or shower. This helps relax your muscles and can lower your body temperature afterward, signaling your brain it's time for sleep. 3. Keep your bedroom cool and comfortable. Around 65 degrees Fahrenheit 18 degrees Celsius is ideal. Use breathable bedding and blackout curtains if needed. 4. Practice mindfulness or gentle meditation. Spend 5 to 10 minutes focusing on your breath or practicing gratitude. This calms the mind and reduces anxiety. 5. Stick to a consistent sleep schedule. Go to bed and wake up at the same time daily, even on weekends. Your internal clock loves consistency. 6. Avoid heavy meals and stimulants late in the evening. This circles back to our food discussion. No bread, heavy carbs, or caffeine late at night. Following this kind of routine helps prepare your body physically and mentally for restorative sleep. 8. Final thoughts and encouragement. So, my friend, if there's one takeaway from all this, it's this. Paying attention to what you eat and when you eat it can transform your sleep quality, your energy, and your overall health after 70. Bread, a food many of us have loved for decades, becomes a quiet disruptor when eaten right before bed. But by making mindful swaps and adopting a gentle bedtime routine, you can reclaim your nights and wake up feeling refreshed. Remember, aging gracefully isn't about giving up what you enjoy. It's about discovering new ways to nourish yourself that honor the changes your body is experiencing. Be patient with yourself. Celebrate every small change. And know that each step forward is a victory for your health and happiness. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and comment below. We'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you won't miss the next one. Stay well, stay inspired, and see you next time.